Survival and reproduction are social behaviors that are dependent on scarce resources. Two ways to get them are aggression and cooperation. And it left me with this question. Are people naturally oriented towards aggression or cooperation, or is one better than the other at getting resources? And my other question is, resources aren't scarce as they were in the beginning, so you don't actually have to resort to aggression to get resources in this day and age. In certain countries, like where we are. So in the Robbers Cave experiment, there was realistic conflict theory happening between the two groups of boys, where there was a negative prejudice which created conflict between the two groups because they were competing over resources. It was not until they were motivated to behave altruistically that they began to. And altruism is intentional behavior that benefits another at a potential cost to oneself. Is altruism stigmatized, and are we persuaded away from it in this society that we live in now? Because there are certain attributions made about altruistic behavior, whether they be situational or dispositional. They're only helping someone or being altruistic for an ulterior motive. Do people believe it's inherently riskier than it's worth? And there are these other influences, like the hedonic motive and the approval motive, that cause people to believe or behave in certain ways. Are these motives more normalized than the accuracy motive? Because the accuracy motive could have altruistic consequences. The truth may come at a cost to another, to benefit one and not another. Are these things that people want to avoid because they're painful? So they're more hedonic, seek approval, and are more oriented towards aggression. So I noticed too how capitalism creates conflict because it is a competitive market. You have to have a certain demand for your goods, and to keep that demand up, that's a very competitive process. And does this competition over that what seems like a scarce resource, like your skincare brand, you want to have the most successful one, that's a lot of competition, but that's not actually a scarce resource. So you're feeling those instinctive drives, even though maybe it's not what the world truly needs another one of. But this will give you the status attribution of being in a higher social class, being a more successful person, being perceived as better than other people because of what you've accomplished. Because people are making attributions about who you are by what you have. And these norms that we have are in the benefit of consumerism. And corporations almost act as individuals in the amount of influence that they have over the individual. But it's not. It's a group. So those are my takeaways from this week. Thanks for watching.